Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. As always, if you're new here and you like a pond build or anything else koi related, be sure to hit that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss out on any future content. And if you're returning, welcome back. So I've got a few more jobs to be getting on with in the filter house. This weekend I want to be getting the fresh water supply down to the filter house. So yeah, that's the next job. Feel free to drop me a comment in the comment section below, like these legends did here. It's always good to hear from you. So yeah, get in touch. Also, if you could give me a thumbs up on the video, it helps me with the YouTube meta, helps me to grow the channel, and that would be really appreciated. So yeah, let's crack on and see what we can get achieved. Right, today I'm tackling these again. I went to the hire shop to see if I could hire a core drill, but I have to wait for 3 or 4 weeks, which isn't ideal. So there's me one that weren't doing the job. 850 watts. Been out and got myself this one, 1500 watts, so close to twice the power as the other one, which is where I think I was going wrong. So I know it's not a big brand, but it's called Titan. So anything that's named after a bunch of gods, shut up, anything that's named after a bunch of gods has got to be half decent. So yeah, I'm going to crack that open and see if we can get these done. Right, so the next job is to get water supply down to the filter house. I've decided to go with JG Speedfit system. So it's a plastic pipe, really easy to install. These are some of the fittings, pipe inserts. What I'll do, I'll start up from the where the water supply comes from inside the garage. I'll get some pipes set up there and I'll just quickly show you how easy it is to install the JG Easy Fit water system. Alright, so I'll just quickly show you what the plan is there. I'm going to lose that tap. I've got a BSP 1/2 inch union to come out of that fitting. Then we'll have the pipe coming across and up into a tap. T-piece there, straight across. I've put the wrong piece there. T-piece there, I'll have to remove that one, and then tap there, and then my pipe work will go off and down to the pond over there. So yeah, I'll change that one. I'll just quickly show you how these fittings fit together. Okay, so I'll show you how to connect these. Quite simple really. First off, you want to get your inserts, pop them into your pipe. Quite a tight squeeze, to be honest. There we go, one in there, one in the other side. It's very important you use these because it gives you an additional 3 seals on the fitting. So yeah, I'll go into this top bit. It's literally a case of push it in all the way, goes in twice. You feel it click once and then click again, and then all you do is screw that up there. Okay, if you do make a mistake and put the wrong fit in like I've just done, what you need to do, unscrew that, pull that up, and it comes out easy as that. And then same again here, lift that up. I think I felt that going. There we go, that's it. That ain't going nowhere. Yeah, and obviously I'm putting a good layer of lagging all on the pipe that's exposed outside. This piece here that's going to join on from there, run down the wall there, and I'm going to just poke it out the bottom of the decking there and run it underneath the decking. Right, so this is where we are so far. This is just an emergency shut-off valve there, just in case. Still need to connect it up to that union there. I've got this 1/2" thread. So basically I'll remove the tap. Can't do it at the moment because Mrs. Casey's doing the washing and all that. When she's finished I'll do it tomorrow. Remove this tap, put this valve in, and then this will join up onto that pipe there. 2 taps for the garden. Still got to put all lagging on this. I've lagged all the pipe there that runs underneath the decking. Still got to board that up so that will hold that in. Comes out over the back there, as you can see. I'll take you round. Bit of a walk. Still got to put my drain pipe back up there. Yeah. There we go, comes from underneath the deck in there. Clipped it all against that wall. Right, I need some more fittings for down here because I've run out. So it's going to come along there, along the bottom, up into this one, which will be a right angle there. So you've got to lag all of that as well. Take you to the filter house. I'll show you. Oh, I need to tidy up, man. Doing my nothing. So yeah, comes in there. Need to fill that hole. Run into a beam, so I had to move across. Right, to come across to there, it's going to come up over the skimmer, over to the back here, where it's going to run to my 3-stage and my big blue. I'm going to have a T coming off, actually underneath them plugs, because it's not a good idea to have water running over plugs. Up the doorway, over the doorway, across, and then I'm going to leave it blanked off over there, and that will be a water supply to go into the grow one and the fry tank out the back when that's finally done. So yeah, that's where we are so far. With regards to my auto top up and my water changes, I'm going to set up an extra pump coming out the other side of the drum there, through the side of the filter house up to the waste up the top of the garden. It's going to have to be pumped up there because it's uphill. And then I'm going to have a box here which will link into the skimmer with a, you know, like the old-fashioned valves in your toilet system with a ball, and then have a water supply going into that. So yeah, I'll explain that when I come to it anyway, but that's as far as I've got with that. Run out of fittings and I need a bit more extra pipe, so I'm going to have to grab that tomorrow. With regards to these holes, I had a little bit of a break from it. As you can see there, that's my second hole. It doesn't look much on there, but yeah, I'm about 5 inches in, plus probably 6 inches. I just wanted to give the drill a bit of a break earlier on. Took me about 10 minutes, I think that one did. So yeah, this drill at 1500 watts is definitely doing the job, as opposed to that one which was 850 watts. So yeah, this is proving to be a titan. So I'm going to finish these 2 core drills tomorrow and call it a day today. I'll go and order some more fixings and pipe ready for tomorrow. So we'll catch you there. And I just heard a big splash in the temporary pool, so I'm going to go and have a look at that. So yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Right, so it's the next day. Bloody miserable day again. End of April and we're still getting rain. Anyway, moving on. I need to go to Screwfix and get some more fittings for my pipe work, for my water. So I'm going to have another crack at these holes again. Quite a way through that one, and same with the other side. What I've decided to do, because obviously once you further you get in, the harder it is to get through. I'm going to get through as far as I can, halfway or just over half. And then I'll tackle it from the other side once the pond's emptied. Basically, as long as I've got the majority of the hole there, I can get the rest of my pipe work, my 2-inch pipe work run, so I can get that done. So yeah, I'm going to drill these a little bit more, maybe another inch on either side, that one and that one, and then finish the other jobs like the water pipe and the 2-inch pipe work. So I'll get back to you shortly. Right, so them 2 holes are drilled more than halfway. Basically got that far on the drill, which takes me up to there, so that's more than halfway. It is starting to catch again, but yeah, not a problem. I can get the pipe work in there, and like I say, once I've emptied the pond the other side, I can drill from the other side and get them holes put through. It is a task though, that is. Next time what I'll do for the grow on ponds, and I recommend if anyone else is building a pond, is actually put a gap in your block to accommodate for your 2-inch pipe work instead of core drilling them, because it ain't half a task. Spent a lot of time trying to drill these holes, obviously because I had the wrong drill to start with. That thing there, only 850 watts, but that one's 1500 watts, and it is going through it like butter. So yeah, glad I've upgraded that. So yeah, I'll tidy that up down there now, and I'll put the rest of this 2-inch pipe work in, and then get myself off to Screwfix to get some more water pipe and legging. So catch you shortly. Had another mug in the post a week or 2 ago. It's from Pete from West Brom Koi. You call Pete a cup of tea. Black Country Boys. So yeah, if you haven't already checked out Pete's channel, go and take a look. Cheers Pete, one more to the collection. Right, so there's that run up to there. Obviously not going to put a bit of pipe in there yet, just wait until it's cut on the other side, and then splits off a T over to that one and into another ball valve. Now, because this wall isn't a right angle, it's slightly off, it's probably about 100 degrees, 110 degrees. That's not going to line up perfectly, so I didn't want to use rubber boots on my pipe work, but I think I'm going to have to stick a rubber boot down there. I don't know, is it any good on pressure pipe or on a pressurised system with the pump? If anyone can let me know if you've used a rubber boot on return, so obviously I don't want to stick one in there if it's just going to blow. I'll have to try something slightly different maybe, I don't know. Yeah, if you could let me know guys, if you think it's going to be okay to have a rubber boot down there instead of a solvent valve, just so I can give it a little bit more pull, so that will go through the hole. I probably could, if I took a little bit more off this pipe, it probably would get through just about, but yeah, I'm thinking rubber boot. So yeah, if you could let me know in the comments whether you think me putting a rubber boot down there will be a problem, I'd appreciate it. Other than the rubber boot option, I think if I shorten that pipe, just bring that corner out a little bit, alright, it will come out away from the wall there, but it will bring the pipe slightly that way. I think that might be a better option. So if that brings that one slightly that way, then that will bring that one slightly that way. So yeah, that's something to think about. That might be my best option, to be honest. Right, so I've been out and got myself more pipe and fittings back on the water system, fresh water system. So yeah, done that run, coming under the socket up to the top of the door, and I've put an end stop there. That's basically, I'm going to leave that as it is for now because I don't need it as yet. That's going to be, as I say, the water system, fresh water going into the grow on ponds out the back, out that side of the filter house. So that's all that bit done. Next thing I need to do is get the big blue in here, just so I know how high it's going to come. Actually, I might not even bother getting in here, I'll just measure it up. and then I can do the rest of the little pipe there, and then I've got to source some fittings to go into my 3-stage and my big blue. I'm not sure where I'm getting them from yet, but yeah, that'll be the next step. Just a little tip: if you are using the JG Speedfit fittings, you can reuse the inserts, as long as they're not damaged when you take them out. But if you do reuse them, you need to give them some lube, a bit of silicone based lubricant, not Vaseline, because that'll break down the seals. But yeah, you don't need to lube them first time using them. Also, if you're using any copper pipe, you don't need to put these inserts into copper pipe. You can put the copper pipe straight into the fittings. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it, to be honest with you. It's a good little system, really quick installing it. I will put some lagging on the pipe in here as well as outside. Obviously we're coming up to summer, so I don't need to worry about it just yet. So yeah, I'm going to go and measure up the big blue. Yeah, I forgot I was adding this little bit in there. Got it going up to this tap bracket, so I'm going to have a normal tap coming off that, and then I'll be able to adjust the flow to the flow rate of my big blue, I think, which is about 8 litres a minute, maybe, something like that. So yeah, I'll adjust that tap and I'll leave that once it's adjusted to the right flow rate, and then obviously my auto top up system. We'll top up the pond. If I want to do a bigger refill, I'm going to have an extra valve, separate line coming down with an on-off valve. So if I want to do just a quick, water change or whether or not want to go through the valve on the auto top up, then I can just do that. So yeah, I'll measure my big blue. Fits nicely in there, comes up to about there. So I can get my 3-stage dechlorinator up there. So that'll be going to the 3-stage. Down into the big blue and into the auto top up. So yeah, I'm just going to go up to Shirley Aquatics now and see if I can get some connections for this thing, because I don't really want to be using the standard hose sockets. I want it all to be rigid pipe, just for peace of mind. So yeah, I'll go and see what I can find up there. Excuse the noise, someone's cutting their lawn. But anyway, I've just been up to Shirley Aquatics, couldn't get the fittings I needed. I've just been on to Finch filtration. Obviously from before, this is my pre-filter which split in the cold snap that we had. So what I'm going to do away with the 3-stage. I've ordered a new pre-filter from Finch filtration. It comes with 3/4 DSP fittings. Well, not the fittings, but the entry points, like that one. I've managed to source 2 3/4 to 15mm push fits, one for either side of the big blue. So I'll bang my new pre-filter on there, and then I'll be able to join up my 15mm push fit to that side and 15mm push fit to that side. I'll just change that fit in there. So yeah, that's the big blue sorted. Just got to wait for that to come. Just ordered that, so hopefully that will be here this week. And that's pretty much it, I think, for today. Weather's crap. The aces are coming on. Need to get some of that seaweed fertiliser that Jamie uses. Give him a feed. One last job left to do. I'm going to do a water change in here and clean out my diypond, but you don't want to see that. So yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Water supply down to the filter house, another job ticked off the list, and those holes that have been core drilling for the last 3 or 4 weeks. Pretty much made some good progress on them. Just got to hit them from the other side now, and that'll be another job done. So moving forward, I think next week or two I'm going to be looking at getting the pond emptied, and then I'm going to have to do a bit more digging, which I'm not looking forward to, but hey ho, that's got to be done. Right, so yeah, we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see you soon.